Welcome to the show. I'm Jabari Butler, and this is Between the Lines. Joining us today is Casey Black, a student photographer located primarily in State College. She's here to discuss what it's like to be a freelance photographer. How you doing today, Casey?
I'm doing well. How are you?
So how can you tell us a little bit about what you do?
So I am a photojournalist and a visual artist. So that means that I'm a photojournalist through the Daily Collegian, which is the on-campus newspaper, and then I'm also a visual artist on the side doing portraits and more artistic things.
Wow, that sounds pretty cool. I wish I could do something like that. So let's start at the beginning. When did you become first interested in photography?
I first became interested in photography when I found Instagram at like 14 or 15 years old. It was really cool because it was like a social media that was really focused on pictures, and it wasn't like an add-on to something else, which was very fun for me.
Yeah, Instagram changed the whole photography game.
Yeah, it did.
It made it a lot bigger.
Yeah.
What is it like preparing for one of your shoots?
It kind of depends what the shoot is, really. So when it's like a shoot for like the Collegian, it's very easy because I just like grab my gear and go pretty much. But when it's a more like artistic sort of shoot, I have to like scout the location, I have to get the equipment and the lighting and any props and kind of make sure that the model is ready as well.
So which shoot is like more interesting for you to do? Which one do you enjoy more?
It's definitely more interesting to do portraits because it's a lot more experimental and kind of more difficult to kind of push myself artistically, but it's a lot easier to do the photojournalistic shoots. So they kind of both have their pluses and minuses.
Okay. So you shoot photos freelance as well for clubs and organizations. Which do you prefer and which do you like more?
It really just depends because when I do like portraits and stuff like that, it's very easy to just like get to know the person and kind of see what they also want from the shoot. But clubs, there's just so much energy and there's just so many different directions to take it that it's kind of more exciting in a way. So it just depends.
So how do you like working at State College in particular? And do you think there are more opportunities outside of State College for your work field?
State College is really interesting because the photographers in the community are all really tight-knit. So like even like as a student on the Collegian, I still get to know some of the more professional photographers like Abby at the Center Daily Times. She's a great photographer as well. It's really just interesting to get to know everyone else in the community. But outside of the community, I think there's a lot really for my work to expand into
so
like
where would your dream place be to work? Like if you could work anywhere in the world?
Chicago for the moment.
Chicago?
Yeah.
Like, what about Chicago is so interesting to you?
It's just such a big artistic city that it's really just, there's so much like untapped potential, I think, of just like all the people there. And there's also like you can drive and go see like mountains and stuff like that. So it's just a nice place.
So I know you enjoy being a photographer here at Penn State. Do you see yourself pursuing photography graduation?
Oh, absolutely.
100%?
100%.
No doubts?
No doubt.
So another important question, how can people contact you if they're interested in the shoot?
If they're interested in the shoot, they should reach out. I have Facebook, I have Instagram, and I have email, all Casey Black Photography.
All Casey Black Photography.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Casey. We wish you the best of luck in your future with photography or otherwise. And be sure to check out some of the other interviews in our series. Good luck and good night.